Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation 2. Alright, have you been building your city well? A lot of choices to be made, right? I mean, there's always a selection of choices of buildings that you wanted. Alright, this first competition has started and I didn't really start at a good timing, all the way to the bottom of the rank, but I'll try to work my way up to the top 5 as soon as possible. Always is the easiest with the first competition because no one is prepared, and you know, we have always been preparing our stuff in the factories and as well as the warehouse. So the first few jobs will be the easiest because they are asking for non-event items, which is definitely the case because you will not have any event items to start with. So that being said, everybody is on a level playing ground in the context, alright? But it's just that, of course, the only thing that is not really of the same level will be the capacity of the trains. Alright, so which would you select, alright? So this is my choice here. There are a few choices. I thought this was the one and only time you select a building, but totally not true. There are many times they'll ask you time and again to select buildings to build and whatnot. So here we are, first task, delivering this steel. Definitely we have a lot of them, and with one attempt of 7 dispatcher we managed to complete that, but that's not a lot of EP to be started with, just 20. Alright, so we have started the map. This is how it looks like. Really, I think we will basically be filling it up with all the buildings that we're gonna do. Basically that's what the whole event about. Let's build a city. So that's it. A lot of stuff you need to collect. Meanwhile, really to look at those rewards, definitely do not buy the event pass unless you are assured the fact that you can complete to the end of the event reward item. So make sure you don't do that, otherwise you'll be waste of money. So let's see, what you can do right now is really to upgrade the train capacity as much as possible so that we can reduce the number of dispatches needed to make the trips, so every single trip is worthwhile with a high capacity. So we have 2 more trains to go, so that's really important that we got to make sure we utilize them. So it's all about resource prioritization in terms of what to do, also called what to build first and such things like that. You can see here there's another choice of buildings, and I think these buildings are designed really sleek. I really love those designs, but for the fun of it, let's see probably at the end of the event. Everybody take a look at your map and then see what are the beautiful buildings you have built so far for this city. So really something to look forward to at the end of this quite a long event, I must say, all the way I think to 11 October. So that was this really like what, 20 days or so. So that's really a lot, I must say. But what to do? We got to work non-stop. There is competitions after competitions, but in total there will only be 6 competitions. So it's always 3 days, 2 days, then followed by 3 days, and then 2 days again. So that's it. Like I said, it's always easy for the first 3 competition. Subsequent to that, it'll be a bit tough. So I always want to mention whether the 99% strategy will work or not for every single event. In my opinion, looking at the job of what the contractors or the customers, you call it, are giving us, it seems like this event, you're going to work 100% as soon as possible. Hear me right. 99% strategy doesn't work for this event, given the fact that you have very small ceiling, i.e. you see the jobs by the contractors, they're only /5, 3 or 6. So that's it. It just means that you will keep on completing every single customer for round 1 of jobs, round 2 of jobs very quickly. In the event whereby they have contractors whereby there's /20 or /30, for those events you will need to apply the 99% strategy. Or for those who are new, what I meant by 99% strategy is do not complete 100% of the event map. How do we do that? We always withhold the last job, and then we don't do that, let's say 29/30 job, in order to hold back the completion of 100%. But why so? Because there's an added premium of difficulty once you complete it 100%. So that's when you apply that 99% strategy for those cases. But for this, given the small ceiling, I'll call it the ceiling, short of a better word, if there's only /5, you only got to do 5 jobs and that's about it. You can't rehold anymore because they will force you to complete 100% as soon as possible. I'm hoping that's the way, but along the way they may mix and match and they may change it to /20 or 30. Then it's a different story altogether. But at this juncture, what I'm looking at is really a competition to the 100% as soon as possible. So what's going to happen after 100%? There are 2 scenarios there. I'm not too sure which one is it for this event. There are some events whereby once you reach 100%, there's a special building waiting for you there. So there's a high chance that happening because I don't see any special building in the rewards, also called the store, where we claim using the event keys. So there could be a chance whereby that extra job will appear once you hit the last job for all the 3 customers, or you hit 100% of the event map. The special building will appear. There's other scenario is that there's indeed no special building in this whole event, and once you hit 100%, there'll be a strong or very high EP job waiting for you, something like 70 EP for every single job. So that's the reason why we should always strive towards 100% completion for such an event with such an arrangement. So event by event, I'll definitely do analysis for you, but for this event, so far, so what I'm seeing so far is really 100% completion is a must as soon as possible. Alright, so I just want to emphasize that again. So make sure you got your items prepared while waiting to deliver. Make sure you do your event items. Bear in mind, factory size of the event factory is only 2 slots. That's why I always wanted to save gem by gem, not spend any during the mini events and then save it for a major event like this. Always minimally you must have 110 gems to start with when you start an event. Why 110? Because the event factory itself, first slot upgrade, basically you add an additional manufacturing slot is 30 gems. The second slot is 80 gems. So in total, 110 gems needed to be increased for 2 additional slots for making those event items. Like I said earlier, you can see here, once you have completed the non-event items, the next moment they will be asking you for event items. So that's why I've upgraded 2 slots for quicker and better in terms of the event ranking fighting chance. So make sure you do that of having that extended factory to do all this stuff. But bear in mind, it's a waste of gems sometimes. Yes, I agree with you. So for this, because of the long event, I think that's alright. But for short events, normally I won't do that because it's total waste of gems. Once the event is over, the factory is gone and all your gems invested are gone. If you have extra gems like 25, you can engage a day dispatcher, or you can engage using 100 gems for 7 days. Economy of skill, definitely 7 days wins over a day. But if practically you just want to calculate in terms of starting late strategy, we basically start late in competition, like 12 hours to sometimes even 36 hours. That plus and minus actually doesn't make a huge difference between 25 gems per day or 100 gems for 7 days. Let's use this simple calculation. 125 is 4 times difference. So actually 100 gems will buy you 4 days if you use 4 days fully. But that said, if in that week of 7 days you are starting like 12 hours late, and so to speak another 36 hours late, you are starting 2 days late. So in short, there's a 6 days duration, you have spent 100 gems, vis-a-vis the 7 days you sent 100 gems. So actually spending that 100 gems and plus starting late, you're only earning by roughly a day, so you save roughly 25 gems. But if you're one that actually start on time every time the competition starts, which is totally not advisable, I'll share with you why later on, then you're earning like 75 gems because you get 7 days, which is 3 more days, and 3 times 25 is 75. I urge you not to do that because you're meeting with the strongest competitor ever in TrainStation 2 who are so eager. Alright, so I'm quite lucky today. We managed to claim this from the rewards that we get every 5 days. Quite happy with that. Alright, I wish you good luck in this first competition. Do rest well as well. Take care. Goodbye.